What's good, guys? Frankie Forsyth back here. This is gonna be another video on masculinity and how you're going to get tested every day. If you're a masculine man out here, man, people are just gonna look to test you, bro. They're gonna wanna test to see if you're actually that guy. If you're actually one of the few men standing that are standing for masculinity. One of the few men left standing. And they're gonna test you in all kinds of different ways, man. Everything from verbal abuse to physical abuse. To disrespect. All kinds of shit, man. And typically men and women are going to test you in different ways. You're going to get these verbal abuse. Well, obviously most physical abuse as a test is going to come from men. Verbal abuse typically comes from men, but if you talk to these masculine bitches every day, you're definitely gonna hear some of the verbal abuse from them, I'll tell you. But I mean, it's all really just fucking truck backing up right now. It's all really just emotional abuse at the end of the day. But if you're a masculine man and you do as you're supposed to and stay out of your emotions as much as possible. One second. Obviously, I'm not telling you to completely stay out of your emotions, but obviously you want to think with logic. So if you think with logic, when you stay out of your emotions, this emotional damage these fools try to cause you it's just gonna bounce right off of you, as it should, as a masculine man, as it should. Nothing can penetrate the skin, man. Your self-esteem should be so high that literally nobody can say anything to you to bring it down, even the smallest amount. And as far as physical abuse, you check them right there. Someone tries to push you around or something, you check them right there and make sure they don't really want the fucking heat, man. Because like I said, I believe I did this in a video 2 videos ago, I believe, how people like to poke the bear and how they make it real difficult to actually deal with them. Because we all know, if you're a masculine man and you're up in the gym and you know how to fight to a certain degree, that you could fucking destroy these people. But the question is, do you want to? Is it a good idea? Usually the answer is no. So you just push it just as far as they pushed it. They're pushing you around, you push them right back, let them know who's fucking boss. And if they back down, then they back down. If they keep coming at you, if they actually want to fight, say they actually throw like a closed fist or something, it's fucking game on, then. It's game on. But yeah, man, it's a lot of work being a masculine man, man. You're gonna get tested I say every day, but I really mean multiple times every day. Like, if you're really out here in the real world, man, and you're not just sitting at home on your computer or something, obviously you're not going to get tested if you're just sitting at home and there's nobody there to test you. But if you're out here in the real world, man, you're going to get tested every day. Multiple times a day, usually. You got to be ready for everything, man. Because it's almost like these people don't know what they're doing. It's pretty crazy, honestly, how the elites have programmed society to just emasculate all men. It's pretty unbelievable. But it's clearly working. I mean, the plan is working. They're getting all men to emasculate each other, but it's not going to work on me because I cannot be emasculated. I have masculinity in my core. You cannot take that. That'll be the last thing you take from me. That will be the last thing you take from me. That's how you have to think as well as a masculine man. That has to be the last thing you let anyone take from you is your masculinity. Don't ever let that shit go, man. That shit is priceless. And like I always say, you'll get a lot of hate for it. But you'll get a lot of love too from men that are on a similar path, or men that respect you for trying to withhold masculinity. And you'll get a lot of love from women. And I'll say this right now about women. A lot of them say that they want a masculine man, you know, they don't want a feminine man. They don't want this in a man, they don't want that in a man, like a man who is too much in his feelings or is more of a girl than them. But in reality, a lot of women can't handle masculine men. So what will happen, these women throw the pussy at masculine men because, let's just be honest here, masculine men make them wet. That's just the truth of the matter. And masculine men, at the end of the day, aren't going to just let the woman do anything. There are standards when you're dealing with a masculine man. There are standards, there are boundaries, there are rules. You can't just be off the leash doing whatever the fuck you want, going clubbing every weekend and like crazy ass shit like this, man. Dealing with a masculine man is just not going to happen. So, again, these women say that they want masculine men because that's what turns them on, but in reality, they don't want to, they just want to be free, which, that's fine, man. Women want to be free, that's fine with me, man. I'm not trying to control any woman. But if you want to fuck with me, you live by my boundaries and my standards. Otherwise, you could just keep it moving. We could. Not right now. I'm doing semen retention for, like I said, a year. But if it was a few months ago or something, like, we could fuck, but that's about it. Maybe we could hang out a few times if I like your feminine energy, because honestly, man, as a masculine man that's purely masculine, you don't have much feminine energy about you at all. You need a purely feminine woman to balance you out. And I'm not gonna lie, man, I love feminine energy. Like, a sexy feminine woman, that is like, wants to follow your lead and is willing to submit to your standards. I mean, people say submit. I don't really like that word, but because it kind of shows force. Like, I'm not gonna force a girl to submit to me, but it's optimal if she does. Obviously, a submissive woman is optimal, but like a sexy feminine woman, man, that shit is damn near priceless, man. And I don't pay money for women, but like, I don't trick for sex, but man, that shit is damn near priceless, I gotta say. But yeah, you'll get a lot of love from women too, obviously. Especially if you're on semen retention and you're not fucking around with these hoes right now, you're just focused on yourself. You'll really start seeing the woman checking for you. For example, at the gym, right now, I'd say, well, for example, today, I don't quite know why, but Latina women have always just been very attracted to me and always show me signs. I mean, they are usually pretty freaky, so it is what it is, but it's probably if I took the fucking mask off and everything, you'd see that I have dark features and shit. I have black hair, black eyebrows, everything like that. I kind of look Spanish, honestly. So that's probably why, but I was at the gym today and there was a Latina mom and she had, I think it was her 2 kids with her. I could be mistaken, but one looked about 24, the other one looked about like 18 or 19 maybe. I'm probably a little off on it, but it's whatever. And literally each one of them started a different conversation with me. Which, I mean, I could have continued the conversation if I wanted to. I could have said, "Oh, what's your name? How you just start coming here?" Or, "I haven't seen you here that much." But anyways, I didn't I don't have time to talk, man. I was in my zone today. I started a new chest program, trying to up my weight on bench press. I was in my zone today, so I just let it go. The one first, the mother was asking me something about one of the machines and if some guy was done with it or something. Then the older daughter was asking me if she could use something that was on my machine. I wasn't using it, so. And then the other daughter, probably like an hour later, just came and started exercising right next to me. Asked me the same thing if I'm like using something or something. So I mean, it is what it is, man. I know what it is. If you don't know what it is, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing. But yeah, I mean, when you're holding your seat in, when you're on semen retention and you're a masculine man, it's an energy like nothing else, bro. These women just feel it through the air, bro. And a woman's intuition is a beautiful thing, really. But yeah, man. That's another way women will test your masculinity is they'll kind of throw the pussy at you, seeing what they can get out of it. The pussy's just a tool for them nowadays, honestly, man. The pussy's just a tool to get what they want, really. Clearly, those 3 women wanted something from me. I have an idea of what it was. You guys might think something different, but the matter of fact is they wanted something from me, and that's just the truth. There's no arguing with that. Maybe they just wanted my energy, maybe they wanted a conversation. I don't know, man. But doesn't matter. I got what I had to do done, so that's all that matters to me at the moment. But yeah, man, people try to play with you, man. You just gotta make the decision right then. You gotta either check them or just let it slide. You just gotta check them or let it slide. And the thing is, with some people, no matter what you do, they'll count your lack of reaction or your reaction as a weakness, or they'll try to delude themselves in their mind that you're feminine or something. Whatever, man. You gotta let some people, you gotta learn to be the bigger man. That's a very big part about me being masculine nowadays. Nobody wants to be the bigger man. Everybody wants to get the last word in. Everybody wants to get the last insult in. Everybody wants to get the last hit in. Sometimes you just gotta leave it be, man. You gotta be the bigger man. And that's a hard thing to do. That's a hard thing to do, and I'll give you credit if you can do that. Because it is hard. And I try to be the bigger man every day, just let things go. But when you gotta check somebody, man, you gotta check somebody, because disrespect only gets worse and worse as you let it continue. Alright, man, that's gonna be it for this one. I'll probably make another video tonight, so should have double uploads coming up. Alright, man, peace.